Podcast of the Neil Haley Show and the ProNex podcast. And my guest today is Deepa Deshmukh. And Deepa is going to talk about food as medicine and how ProNex is working with lifestyle medicine doctors. Deepa, thanks for stopping by. How are you?
Doing very well, Neil. Thank you for having me over and giving me the opportunity, really.
All right, we're excited to talk. Tell us a little bit about your background and how you got connected with ProNex.
Okay, so I am a registered dietitian and diabetes care education specialist, board certified in advanced diabetes management. These are my clinical credentials, but at the end of the day, I practice nutrition as medicine, and I have been doing that for last almost 19 years now, since 2006. And that's I have my own private practice under DuPage Dietitians in Chicagoland area, and I also work with the underserved population at an FQSC, federally qualified healthcare facility. And at both of these places, my ultimate goal mission is to bring that nutrition equity or equality to the patient care.
All right. So let's jump in how you connected with Fred Pira at ProNex and how you came about this partnership working together to really look at this program lives for lifestyle medicine doctors. And
So, as I mentioned, in last 20 years, you can imagine the different kind of medical record system, health record system, EMRs, EHRs, apps that I have tried to deliver the care as well as help patient stay on the wagon, so to speak, because behavior change, which is at the core of nutrition as medicine, can be tricky. It's not easy. It's not pill for every ill kind of intervention. It's not a diet. It's not something that you do it for a short time and say, oh, I'm cured and I'm back to eating my standard American diet, the sad diet. It's There is a process to it. There is an art and science of delivering lifestyle medicine or nutrition as medicine, as far as I'm concerned. And during all these years, I have tried different software programs, but none comes to or came to to the point where I am able to scale it. Okay, because
mm,
if you want to make a population wide change, or if you want to needle on public health, as we call it, uh, you need to have tools to make a scalable delivery of the intervention. And yeah, there are softwares platforms out there who are able to deliver one piece or the other, but nothing that puts a process together that I was looking for. And so I've been looking. It's like my dating with software companies, really, and different opportunity, and it was always on my radar to see who is offering what. And one day, it was actually February 21st of 2024, I was doing my thing and I saw an email from ProNex saying that software for lifestyle medicine practitioners, and I say, I must open this particular email. And I did open, and we set up a discovery call, and Fred, the CEO, called me the next day. And just within first half an hour, I knew that this company is going to help me build and deliver what I have been trying for last 18, 19 years now.
and
So
that's so
that's the short
important.
version of it.
No doubt. Because I think this is the thing that is happening. As you said, nutrition is so important. Lifestyle changes are so important. It can't be, okay, we'll put a Band-Aid on something. And I think that that's the thing. So you're wanting to connect lifestyle medicine doctors with patients who are really looking to go to types of doctors that are really focused on health improvement, not, okay, we're just going to, these are your problems. You have high blood pressure, you have diabetes. We're going to treat it. We're not going to try to cure it. We're not going to try to reverse it. And that's the type of lifestyle medicine doctors that really are looking at. We want to start to see growth of people having a report card next time they see them a year later. It's much better. Not, okay, we're in the same boat or worse.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is overarching mission, is to help lifestyle medicine doctors. But in my life, everyday practice, I see that it doesn't matter if somebody is practicing medicine, whether they are orthopedic surgeon, whether they are nurse practitioner, physical therapist, it doesn't matter. Body is made out of nutrients. You need a nutrient to heal whatever is been damaged. That's the truth. Okay, just the other day I had a patient and she had broken leg. I said, before we fix something else, we first need to make sure that you are eating right food just for the healing of your wound. Her surgeon, her doctor, had nothing to do with recommending her nutritional advice, but she immediately got it. She said, yeah, I never paid attention to healing of my fracture. So lifestyle medicine practitioners definitely need a tool to make sure that they are providing the support, accountability patient needs on a day to day, sometime minute to minute, hour to hour um, basis. Okay, because like I said, this is not a static change, this is very dynamic. People's moods change within a minute. A compliant patient goes falls off the wagon because life happens, and I wanted a tool that captures that change and helps the patient navigate through the river of life, so to speak, and will give us enough triggers and opportunities as a providers to support the patient where they are at.
And that's true. Support the patient where they're at. And that's where the tools that are available with ProNex are totally different than other tools, because the ability through HIPAA for the doctor to communicate with the patient, being able to provide the education back and forth so that they are connecting to the right doctor that's going to hopefully hit the goals that patient wants.
Absolutely, because it's not how much knowledge I have about nutrition. It's not that. It's about how effectively you are able to deliver it and how timely that delivery of that knowledge is. And the workflow has to be simple and efficient. It needs to save time, energy, because those are the scarce resources that we have. As much as we want to spend enough time with the patient, some days it's just not possible. So you need to have a tool that can replicate your empathy towards what that patient is going through. Otherwise, provider fatigue, and I have mentioned that to Fred as well, that after being in this space for last 18 years, I was hitting that provider fatigue, that oh my goodness, so much to help, but so little time, so to speak. So what Pronex is doing for me is extremely timely and was needed. Otherwise, I would have been one of those statistics of provider burnout, which is very real in field of healthcare.
And that's interesting, because the provider burnout is because they're not able to communicate with their patient enough. That's one thing, and that's what Pronex is able to do through their software, and that's important. But you're bringing the education too. So this is the piece where you're bringing the nutrition into this platform. Explain that for lifestyle medicine doctors, what extra resources you're providing, Deepa, with Pronex.
Lifestyle medicine basically has these six pillars: nutrition, physical activity, stress management, community support, abstinence from the addictive substances, and stress management. Okay. Mm, the nutrition is part of each one of them. Okay, actually it can we can say nutrition is a foundation, and then we have all these columns on top. So we need education and insight for each of these categories, so to speak, and we need to have tools, training, and trainer, three important things to deliver each of these modalities based on when and where patient is, in terms of their readiness to change, in terms of their disease process, in terms of their work life balance.
Mhm.
Again, Lifestyle medicine is not a prescription that you just drive to go and pick it up from the drive through of your pharmacy. There is more to it. The word has lifestyle in it. The word has life in it, and we all know how tricky life can get. So it's a big undertaking for those who say that they want to practice lifestyle medicine, because I'm here to tell you, without a good tool, without an efficient tool, it can be a daunting process. It can be a very tiring process. But that's where the ProNex comes in. That's what Fred promised me, and we have a fantastic team, small but very agile and very open to ideas. And I'm just thrilled that I have got this opportunity.
How does someone become a lifestyle medicine doctor? I'm asking this question because there are a lot of doctors out there might not even know that definition of lifestyle medicine doctor because it's new. How can they become one of those that they
So
think?
there is American College of Medicine, which offers a credential to become a medicine practitioner, and any healthcare professionals with certain qualifications can apply for that and become one. I just happened to just follow my own path, because for a longest time I didn't even know ACLM or such, that one day what I practiced would be called as lifestyle medicine, because I started doing this in 2008 after noticing that my patients were improving but short period of time, but there was a lot that I had to put in to really make them to make a sustainable plan for them. So I fell into this without really realizing what I was doing. I was going after gut health, focuses on fiber rich diet, and I don't even know, Neil. It was just a snowball thing. I have been so blessed to stumble upon right people, time, and phenomenal patients who were open enough to listen to me and follow the look at their disease not from, hey, this is a medicine based option, but food as medicine. So I just rolled into it. But yeah, those who wants to become one, they should definitely look at American College of Lifestyle Medicine, org, aclm.org.
It's very intriguing, and everyone that, but how many lifestyle medicine doctors are there in the United States?
I believe the number is growing. So at least 10,000 or so, and that number is probably growing. It has to grow, Neil. It has to grow. And um, I also tell my fellow colleagues, dietitians and doctors, that you don't have to have all or none type of philosophy. It's not you have to become a hardcore lifestyle medicine practitioner to practice this. No matter where you are in your practice, you can start looking at the six pillars of lifestyle medicine as a supportive modality, as another pill in their pill box. So it's a process, it's a pathway, another pathway that we all as healthcare professionals need to look at.
We definitely need to look at it. And if we don't look at it, then there's going to be big mistakes because down the line, healthcare costs keep increasing. And the what doctors are made, so doctors are going to have to prove themselves more down the line to see the progress monitoring, depending on how our healthcare system is going to change in the next 20 years. So they better prepare themselves to understand that lifestyle medicine is very important because if your patient is not having the proper nutrition, mental health, all the different areas, and you're just prescribing medications, you're going to see not great progress. The report cards would be very poor. Just imagine, let's talk education as a teacher. If you have 80% of your students failing all the time, because that's probably much lots of primary care physicians are dealing with if you were rating it on a report card because the obesity rate's so high. The other,
Diabetes,
yeah,
heart disease is the number one
yeah.
cause of cost and death rate in United States, and that is what 99% lifestyle driven.
Uh,
And one more point, Neil, is not only about the healthcare professionals, but what about our responsibility and duty towards the people who come to us with hope and they are looking for a solution to get better. Okay, so there is a population is also becoming very aware of, hey, maybe I should look at other components to my treatment plan for my disease recovery, prevention, or recovery or remission process. And we have this responsibility to make sure that we have knowledge and we have right tools to deliver the six pillars of lifestyle medicine to our patients. Because what happens is just giving somebody a handout and saying, oh, somehow this is your meal plan, this is what you should be walking this much, you should be sleeping this much, go home and start doing it. I wish it was that easy, but it's not. And then when patient comes back, oh, we have a tendency to say patient is non-compliant. And I changed that vocabulary in 2009. I said, no, patient is not compliant. I set him up to fail by just giving him two handouts and
100%.
saying,
Yeah.
so that is what was also bothering me. And I said, I have to look for a solution where patient is not to be blamed for what's not happening. We have to create a system, we have to create a process. And that was another sore point for me, and I was looking until I
And
met
you found it.
ProNex. Yeah.
And you found it. There you go. And that's the exciting point. And the point out there is you found it and it happened and it's exciting. And I think that Pronex, again, adding this new component, showing they really are understanding the healthcare professional, adding lifestyle medicine doctors to their software. So I think it's fantastic. Place people can find information on Pronex. Where can they go?
They can go to pronexinc.com. They can Google my name, it's out there. Reach out to me. They can email Fred. Yeah, we are out in open and they can reach out to any one of us, and we work as a fantastic team, and we will get this going uh, for anybody who is interested.
Fantastic. Thanks again, Deepa.
Thank you.
That was the special simulcast of the Neil Haley Show and the ProNex podcast, guys. Take care.